balikan na po natin yung pag-aanunsyo po ng mga top-notcher ng bar exam noong Oktubre nung nakaraang taon. Panuorin po natin ito.
One is again from the University of the Philippines, Mark Xavier D. Oyales and Diana Louis R. Wilhuayco of the Ateneo de Manila University, 85.45. Third place went to this time Southern Luzon naman. University of Batangas, graduate Rudy V. Ortega. Fourth place, again to the University of the Philippines, Eden Catherine B. Mopia, with a grade of 84.05. Fifth place, down south, University of San Carlos, Maria Tercel Mercado Gephardt, with a grade of 83.9. Seventh place, again from Cebu, University of Cebu, this time, Manuel Elijah J. Sarausan, 83.8. Seventh place, San Beda College, Catherine Paula V. Suyat, 83.75. Eighth place, University of the Philippines, Michael T. Hugh Jr., 83.7. Ninth place, again Ateneo de Manila University, Marjorie Ivory S. Pulgueras, with 83.65. And 10th place, University of the Philippines again, Ernesto or Cyril G. Ernesto, with 83.6. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are the official results of the 2013 bar examinations. Our examiners were Political Law, Ramon S. Esguerra, Attorney Ramon S. Esguerra of the Esguerra and Blanco Law Office, Attorney Soledad F. Nograles for Labor of the De La Rosa and Nograles Law Offices. Then we have for Civil Law, C.A. Justice Japar D. Dimaampao. For taxation, we have our former Commissioner, Attorney Jose Mario C. Bunyak. For Mercantile Law, Attorney Ricardo B. Blancaflor of the Intellectual Property Office is the current Director General. For Criminal Law, RTC Judge Juanita T. Guerrero of Muntinlupa. For Remedial Law, we again have another Court of Appeals Justice Apolinario D. Bruselas. And for Legal Ethics, Justice Jose C. Reyes. I would entertain questions that you may have. Adjustment of passing rates, yes, there was an adjustment. 73. We had a long discussion about this, and the court finally decided that the grades should be lowered to 73 in light of various factors that the court considered. Yes, Mika. Well, Number one, of course, was the structure of the grades of the candidates. We had a high of 85 and a lowest of 28. We looked also at the level of difficulty and the type of exam we gave. Many of our candidates had problems with the MCQ type questions. But generally, they did very well with the essay questions. And of course, we looked at past presidents. In the past, we have made similar adjustments. Had there been no adjustment, had it been strict 75, 694 would have passed. 694. That would have constituted 13.13% of the examinees. It was across the board. In MCQ, we have two types. The type that calls for absolute knowledge of law, and the second type is one that calls for absolute knowledge of law plus analysis of what you know. We had a lot of MCQs with analytical content, and this had been the problem. So we have to grapple in the future, even in the coming 2014 exam, with what to do with MCQs.
Does this help you arrive with 73% compared to last 70 with the lower
It was the result of many factors. Tinignan nga namin yung structure of the grades. And we particularly looked at the difficulty of the questions. So it's a discretionary exercise on the part of the court. The passing
for each school.
for each school, I will have to refer you to Attorney Layusa. Are you ready?
We will be releasing the passing percentage of each school during the meeting with the deans, but it is not to be for given to the press or anything. It's for the school if they want to give the rate of passing percentage ng school nila. Pero it will be released before the oath taking kasi we will prepare the list of all the schools yung passing percentage nila. Kasi hindi pa namin nagagawa. Ito muna ang aming naunang nagawa. Then after that, kasi there are 3 statistics na linalabas. The statistics for new passers for each school, the statistics for repeaters, and the statistics for both repeaters and new. So matrabaho din ho yun. So we will prepare first for those who will be taking their oath clearances. And after that, we will prepare the statistics for the schools.
At napanood po natin ang bahagi ng press conference na isinagawa po sa Korte Suprema na pinangunahan po mismo ni Supreme Court Associate Justice Arturo Brion. Siya po ang Bar Exams Committee Chair at nung Philippine Bar Exams at sa 5,293 law graduates po na kumuha ng bar exams, 1,174 po ang pumasa. Ito po ay 22.18%. At ang UP graduate po na si Nilson Pangan, ang bar top notcher, meron po siyang score na 85.8%. Sa 10 pong nakapasok sa top 10 ay 5 po rito ay mula sa paaralan o Universidad ng Pilipinas o UP. At sa taong po ito, yung October 2013 na bar exams po ay binaba po sa 73% ang passing mark. It is composed po of 20% multiple choice and 80% essay type questions. At makikita po natin ang video na yan. Talagang nakaabang na po ang karamihan sa mga law graduates. Kasama na rin po ang ilan sa kanilang mga supporter, mga kaibigan at mga kamag-anak na talaga namang taon-taon ay talagang inaabangan ang paglalabas na resulta ng naturang bar exams.